Hello everyone, and welcome back to the FPL Hulk YouTube channel. This week we're looking at a review of my Game Week 15-14 performance, and what I'm thinking currently for transfers and captaincy in Game Week 15. Now, I know it's an early video on a Tuesday morning, but there is an early deadline today at 6 p.m, so that's Tuesday at 6 p.m. British time. Now, I'm actually re-recording this video because I had just finished recording the last one and I was going to upload it when I accidentally pressed the delete button on the software that I use. So that video got deleted and I don't know how to get it back if I can. So I just chose to re-record it. In Game Week 14, I got 77 points, which was one of my best scores so far and my best gaming rank of the season, so that's promising. I took a -4 to sell Eze and Anderson to Mbuma and Maguire, and overall, that left me with the same number of points I would have had I not made any transfer at all. But I feel like Mbuma is certainly a better option than the injured Eze going forward, and Maguire can probably kind of keep up with Anderson as long as Anderson doesn't score. Onto the review then, and Ari only got 2 points, which means I've now had 14 blanks from 14 goalkeepers, first during the early days of Pickford and now Ariana. This time, however, it wasn't really his fault, as Mavropanos, a West Ham defender, gave the ball away to Edouard right in front of goal, and there was really nothing Ariana could have done. Tsimikas got an 88th minute assist to change his score from 1 point to 4, which was very pleasing right at the end. Trippier, however, was one of my heroes this week, with an assist and a clean sheet and all 3 bonus points, meaning that he got a massive 12 points, which I really needed after doubting him. Gabriel got 2 points, but once again the loss of a clean sheet wasn't his fault. This time, however, it was Zinchenko's, who gave the ball away to Wolves near the end of the game, and that led to Cunha scoring. Gordon was another hero, as Trippier's assist was for his goal, and he ended up on 10 points, despite picking up a knock at the end. Mbuma and Salah both got an assist for 5 points, which could have been better, but it meant my whole midfield returned this week, which is definitely good. Son got a massive 10-point score despite scoring an own goal, which leaves me wondering what could have been, but I'll definitely take the 10 points after so many people sold him this week, having had 3 blanks in a row. Darwin was very frustrating, as he missed 2 big chances. However, I'm not altogether annoyed with that, because Salah wasn't my captain, and those 2 big chances would have given Salah 2 more assists, as well as an open goal that he should have scored. Watkins was also mass sold ahead of the deadline, with Emery saying he was a major doubt for Sunday. However, I advised to keep him if he could, and I was rewarded with that with an 11-point after a goal and an assist in the 2-2 draw to Bournemouth. Haaland, my captain, got 7 points yet again, although this time it wasn't a goal, rather 2 assists that made it so. He probably should have scored a very easy chance that he missed, and there was some doubtful refereeing at the end, as the referee blew for a foul which Haaland had already got up from and played a great pass to Grealish, and that's when the referee blew the whistle. So I'm not entirely sure what the referee was doing there, and it cost me some crucial points, but that's just football. Now, on to my transfer tips, and if we still have Matty Cash, which I don't, I'd probably advise selling him. He's on 4 yellow cards and plays Man City next, never a good combination. He also might get benched, even though he was benched last game. Other than that, I think Darwin might be a sell if we get news he doesn't start, or Tsimikas. However, I quite like Tsimikas for attacking returns, so I'd probably look to sell someone on your bench and just bench him for this week before starting him next week. I personally don't think either of them will start, which leaves me with a headache, but I'll have to decide that later. In terms of captaincy, I think most people should go for either Haaland or Salah this week. They both have relatively good fixtures, and when that's the case I can't really look past them, even though Son plays West Ham at home, and Ollie Watkins plays Man City at home with no Rodri. With all that said, I'm probably leaning towards Haaland right now, because Aston Villa play a very high line, which I think he will probably exploit. Salah is a very good option against Sheffield away, although there is a tiny risk that he gets rested, because if Klopp's going to rest him at any point, surely the league game against Sheffield United away is the time to do it. For those looking for a differential captain, Mbeumo or Trippier might be great options, although Trippier is slightly reliant on a clean sheet. Mbeumo against Brighton away, however, plays against a team who is only one of three to not have kept a clean sheet this year, and Mbeumo is certainly the dumbest man of that Brentford team, and on pens. Trippier plays against Everton away, and although Everton have a few goals in them, I can see Trippier certainly getting two attacking returns even. Darwin, if you think he starts, might also be a good option, although if you're trying to target a Sheffield fixture, surely you just go for Salah, who has more secure minutes either way. Another tip for transfers is that if you have Gordon, like I do, I'd probably keep him because I expect him to be fine for Thursday's game. Now, remember, it is a 6 p.m. deadline, so do not miss that deadline on 6 p.m. on Tuesday. One final thing on transfers is I have seen a lot of people doing Ariola or Turner to Nebraska. I would personally hold on this move because it's been rumored that Newcastle are trying to sign De Gea as a free agent. Now, free agents can be signed at any time without the need to wait for a transfer window. So until we get confirmation of what is actually going to happen, I'd probably hold on that move and look to go to Rayo or Sanchez instead if you have the funds. If we have a good substitute goalkeeper like I do, who plays Crystal Palace away this week, I would probably play him instead, because I do not want Ariana facing Son away from home. That probably wraps up the video. There's not much else to say, but good luck with your game weeks, and I hope you all get green arrows this week. And I hope that all of you who are in the FPL Cup, by virtue of not receiving a bye, manage to win your ties. Thank you, and let me know what you're thinking to do this week in the comments below.